We all procrastinate at some point. Maybe it's house chores, getting ready for work, finishing up your essay, or simply waking up in the morning. For me, editing videos. I assume at the best condition possible, you live with some sort of procrastination feeling. Like you can start to procrastinate at any moment and you either resist to it, push yourself to get things done, or you let it stop you and sabotage your daily schedule. How do I know all of this so well? I'm procrastinating like everyone else. In fact, every single day. But as I face this situation a lot more frequently, I found some effective yet simple ways to beat procrastination so I was able to function and even be productive during the day. My name is Kübra, and in today's video we're gonna deep down into the reasons of why we procrastinate, where does the feeling of procrastination come from, what flow state means, and most importantly, how can we stop procrastinating in order to get things done. Additionally, I'm gonna share my ultimate tip to overcome procrastination that I use almost every day, so make sure to stick till the end. Procrastination as a mood state is not a fact of life. It's a choice. You might not have control over of your procrastinating thought or wish, but to decide to procrastinate is a choice. So if it's a choice, that means even though you feel resistance, you can still choose to take action. All it takes is a simple decision. I hope you're starting to understand the concept of this notion and how tricky the word procrastination is, because making this mindset shift will not only help you to beat this feeling a lot better, but also if it became a habit, you can stop doing the things that makes it even rooted. Now, before moving forward, let me make one thing clear. You're not gonna get rid of procrastination feeling completely. It's basically like trying to move away all the pain from your life. You will experience it in one way or another. So the goal is to have a healthy relationship with these feelings and even use them in case you need. With that being said, let's look at the core reasons of why we procrastinate and then how to actually stop procrastinating. You might be procrastinating because of these. The task is too complicated, too hard, too vague, too big, or boring. In other words, not fun. So my part here is going to be to make those tasks less complicated, much easier to get through, and as simple as possible so we can transform procrastination feeling into something bearable. Make a list of everything you procrastinate. Very first step to overcome procrastination is to know which tasks you tend to procrastinate. Also, with this list, you will be able to see the things you need to get done, which will release your stress and make you realize that you make things big in your head. If it's in your brain, it's abstract. If it's on paper, it's physical and easier to work on. Who knows, maybe it gives you a pump to be productive. Create a non-negotiable to-do list. Second effective way to beat procrastination is to determine your non-negotiables. Pick 3 important tasks for the day around your priorities and focus on them. If you can get done more than 3, no guilt at all. I personally have a non-negotiable weekly to-do list like coming up with a video, cleaning the house, language studying, etc. Having non-negotiables like this will make the path to productivity much simpler and easy to achieve. My another tip to stop procrastination is something that I do every day. Planning a night before. To be honest, in order to be efficient in my work, I need clarity. So having an overall plan of tomorrow, top 3 things to get done, my daily highlights, the time I wake up, the weather, all of this shapes an image of the next day. Therefore, I start tomorrow with an intention in my mind. If you do plan in the morning usually, try this out and you will see the difference between planning ahead and planning the current day. Always split it into small chunks. I talked about the importance of cutting the goal into small chunks in my goal setting video, so same thing goes with our day-to-day tasks. Looking at the big picture might give you anxiety and cause procrastination, whereas taking it step by step and getting clear on what you're exactly gonna do to finish the task right now might give the drive you've been looking for. Just pick a big, vague work you need to get done from your list and see how it goes. Just start. You, me, and all the other people on the planet know so well that the hardest part is always to start. And there is a reason for that. Because researchers indicates that we feel procrastination only before we start. Well, mostly before we start. So the thing is, till the moment you take action, procrastination rises up, and the more you do, the less you procrastinate. You think less about procrastinating and focus more on the doing. Eventually, it all goes away. So we better focus on the starter actions. This could be my favorite way to beat procrastination, and I use it a lot. If I need to take 10,000 steps that day, I immediately make myself leave the house because I know once I did, the rest will come. If I need to work out, wear gym clothes, take out the mat. If admin work, open the PC, reading, pick up the book. There is a Turkish proverb I really like that reflects this situation. If you made yourself start doing something, you're already halfway there. And it's so true. At the point you make these starter actions almost unconscious and automatic, I guarantee you can master your productivity, boost motivation, and say goodbye to procrastinating for the good. Find a ritual that will put you into flow state. This is the part where we use the power of routines. It can be before getting to work, during the work, or after the work, as we will discuss later. But first, let's look at the definition of flow states. Flow is a state of mind in which a person becomes fully immersed in an activity. Being immersed can be defined as a state of focus in which a person is completely absorbed and engrossed in their work. So finding your own ritual plays a huge role at reaching flow state as well as being productive. The ones I use time to time are cleaning up my desk area, preparing something warm like coffee or tea, opening up one of my playlists. For you, it can be keeping your headphones plugged in, watching your favorite TV show, or going to your reading corner. Additionally, for those studying like me, study with me videos can be a lifesaver and a good source of motivation. Now, time to share my ultimate tip to overcome procrastination. Try the cheating trick to get started. I do this whenever I feel procrastination comes up, and I believe it's the most powerful one among other ways to stop procrastinating. Tell yourself you will only do a tiny part of the actual task. If you need to clean the entire house, make an agreement on doing just the laundry or start the timer, do 10 minutes of cleaning. After 10 minutes, you're done. Pretty easy, right? But the real magic starts now because action creates action. We tricked our brains by saying, "Don't worry, I'm still procrastinating." That way we didn't feel the resistance to start. On the other hand, we already took action. So coming back to our example, you will be like, let me clean this corner too. Let me wash this. Let me vacuum this room. It becomes a snowball effect and you end up finishing up more tasks than you thought. So make sure to use the cheating trick to get started. Give yourself a reward. Define a task and reward yourself only after completing it. Here we're actually using the late gratification and try to stick to long-term prizes instead of quick pleasures. As I mentioned in my previous glow up video, the reward system will give you an extra motivation to get things done, also a good feeling of accomplishment. 8 effective ways to beat procrastination today. I've been getting so many requests on how to stop procrastinating and be more productive, so these were my tips. I really hope that you try some of these and actually boost your productivity. Remember, you're not alone in this. Just do your best and always prioritize your mental health. If you want to see more videos on being productive, please let me know and I will see you in my next video. Bye!